broadcasting sports.
Elliott Birch will turn with it with 12. At the blue line, walking in, Reese with a shot off the goal post. They try and stop it in, they score! It is tied at 2.
It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals are brought to you by Xander Auto Parts, Leisure Palace, Wagner Auto, AGE, Weatherall, The American, May Adam, Pizza Ranch, Faith Lutheran Church, and Hermanson Orthodontics.
Her pass intercepted by Miller. Pass goes across for Kapka. She's open. She scores! We're tied at 1. Kirsten Miller pitches in. It holds the zone. And the pass over to Kapka, and she's not going to miss from there. 23rd goal of the season for Riley Kapka, and the Caps have tied it up at 1.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. The South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. State Farm Insurance Becky Potsuba Agency. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. And First United Methodist Church.
30 seconds to go. That's held in again by Nemec. Be thrown back. It is now going to be McIntaffer. That shot is in! Skipped up and in for Dakota McIntaffer. Her first of the season. Dakota McIntaffer makes it 2-0 with 26.3 to go.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by River Bottom Sanitation, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Venture Communications, Kathy Sunshine Properties, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Comtech, and Beck Motors.
Now the pass up in front for McIntaffer, and a shot was blocked. Back for Olmo, the shot, she scores! We're tied 3-3.
And now to the booth for the award-winning call with the voice of the Capitals, John Winkler.
And we welcome you here too. Let's get that on the air too. We welcome you here as we get sent for the Hawaii Capitals and the Watertown Lakers in girls hockey. Yeah, it's the second game of the weekend. We're coming to you live from the Capital City Rock Studios right now. Jim Lloyd will have the call of the game coming up as we get close to 10 o'clock. A little bit quieter than it was yesterday. We had the pregame intermissions and the postgame show all at the Expo Center, but today we've got the pregame show, the intermissions, and the postgame show coming up from here inside the KCCR, the Capital City Rock Studios. So the Hawaii Capitals taking on the Watertown Lakers here in what will be the second game of the weekend. It was a big win coming up yesterday for the Hawaii Capitals as they got to 4 goals in the last 3 goals of the game. They were down 3-1. Harper Hendricks had a hat trick, scoring 3 straight goals. Kirsten Miller had the first goal of the game, but Harper Hendricks scored 3 times, and it was Callie Beam, Mallory Learcamp that scored in the second period to tie the game at 3-3, and then with 3:11 left, Beam got the goal to win its unassisted goal for Callie Beam as she scored twice in that win to win 4-3 for the Capitals, who now moved to 7-1 on the season as Watertown, they dropped to 1-4-1 on the year. Yesterday it was Kylie Fromm in net who ended up with 34 saves make that 18 saves on 21 shots. So it was 33 saves for Nyla Vanelli for the Watertown Lakers, but we can expect that Sophia Pashong will be between the pipes for the Capitals in this game. After having Friday's game, you get Fromm in net yesterday and then get Pashong back in the net today. This is the final game of 2024 for the Capital Girls. They will return in the first weekend in January, as will be later on today when the Capital Boys take on the Huron All-Stars. So we're getting set for those 2 games. We'll have that game coming up from the Expo Center, but Jim Lloyd will have the call here in just a little bit, about 13 minutes away, as the Capitals take on the Capitals will take on the Watertown Lakers. We'll come back with more of the pregame show after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The holidays are here, and it's time to give the gift of relaxation. Hi, it's Jason. This Christmas, surprise your loved ones with something they'll truly enjoy from Leisure Palace. From hot springs, caldera, and free-flow spas to cozy infrared saunas, Olhausen pool tables for family fun, and Oriflame fire tables that warm every outdoor gathering. With guaranteed lowest prices and over 35 years of experience, give the gift of wellness, warmth, and togetherness this Christmas. Visit Leisure Palace today, stop by 400 West Sioux, or visit us online at leisurePalace.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Sienna Tipton, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here inside the Capital City Rock studios as we continue our pregame show. John Winkler here. As we get, we'll send you out later on here this morning as we'll get that out over and into Jim Lloyd for the call of the game that's coming up here in just a little while, as that's going to be at 10 a.m. a puck drop out at the Watertown Premier Rink in the ice arena in Watertown. We'll look at scores from yesterday. It was the Brookings Rangers beating Mitchell 6-3. That was late last night. They got started at 8 o'clock, and it was a 5-0 lead for Brookings before Mitchell scored 3 goals, 3 of the last 4 goals in the game, and ended up making it a 6-3 game. Aberdeen with a shutout over Sioux Center 4-0, and of course it was a 4-3 win for the Capitals yesterday afternoon. On Friday from this weekend, it was Brookings beating Watertown 6-3, and Aberdeen beating Sioux Center 5-1. It is the Capitals that won 8-1 over the Rushmore Thunder. We have 3 games again today, and it's a little bit of the same from the last couple of days. The Sioux Center Storm will finish out the weekend and the season series with Aberdeen in Sioux Center. Of course, Watertown is hosting the Capitals. Both those games start at 10 a.m., and then it will be a 1 o'clock puck drop for the Brookings Rangers hosting Mitchell in the second game in a row for those 2 teams. So that's where girls varsity sits at going into this
final day of the weekend. And yes, there are games next weekend, but the Capitals do not play in any of those games. For today on the boys' side, it's a noon puck drop at Sioux Center, as Sioux Center will host Sioux Falls East. Sioux Falls West is hosting Aberdeen at 2:45, and the Capitals at 4 o'clock will be hosting the Huron All-Stars. So we'll be the only game in boys varsity being played, the only game across varsity hockey that will be yet to be played. Every game will be final by the time that we get on the air for that Huron game, so we'll be able to tell you the scores from that. Looking at the scores from yesterday in the boys varsity side, Sioux Falls East with a shutout over Aberdeen, 3-0. It was, of course, the Capitals winning 5-2 with three third-period goals after it was 2-2. The Caps scored 3 times, with the Kits getting the game winner. Triton Parmley and Logan Anderson also scoring in that third period to win it 5-2. Sioux Falls West won 10-0 over Sioux Center. That was a run-time game, and Mitchell got to run time against Huron with an 8-2 win, as the All-Stars had goals from Bales and Arden. And then Yankton beat Watertown early in the afternoon, 6-2 in that contest. We're getting close to puck drop. We've got another break for you. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hockey season is here, and American by Wyndham Fort Pierre Conference Center is proud to support our hometown heroes, the Oahe Capitals. Whether you're traveling to cheer on the team or just need a cozy place to unwind, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. From game nights to restful mornings, we're rooting for you. Stop by at 312 Island Drive, Fort Pierre. Go Capitals! American by Wyndham, where comfort meets community. Call 605-223-2358 to book your stay today. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicle. Plus, a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Becky Potsuba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance, it's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net. Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre, or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, this is Ava Lavenger, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
You're listening to KCCR FM Blunty Riverfront Broadcasting Station. We've got one more commercial break for you. We've got starting lineups and puck drop coming up next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
Hi, this is Reagan Pfeiffer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Getting set for puck drop at the Watertown Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Let's send it over to Jim Lloyd for the call of the game.
Was in the goal yesterday, and she remains 3-0 in her outings as a goalie for the Oahe Capitals. Now we'll have the Watertown Lakers starting lineup. Number 3, Meg Sunday, who's transitioned to defense recently. Harper Hendricks, she had a hat trick last night. She's the little engine that could and does. And Janelle Lloyd, she's the one senior on this team and a captain. And McKenna Knopf. She's just a 9th grader. And Emma Schleisner, she's a freshman. And Kira Reppe's going to be in the goal today. Coach Crans on the Watertown Lakers has a good problem. He has two really good goaltenders. We saw Nyla Vanilli last night. Kira Reppe went Friday night, and we will see Kira again today. I can't tell the difference between either one of them. Their save percentage is about the same. In fact, I can't even tell them apart half the time. We'll start with the national anthem, and we will puck drop. The national anthem has been played here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena Premier Rink. It's girls varsity action. Watertown Laker girls against the Oahe Capitals, wearing their bright green in the large white letters. The Lakers will have the white jerseys with the yellow letters as both teams huddle up around their net and get their last minutes of preparation here, and we will be underway. It's morning hockey. We had evening hockey on Friday, afternoon hockey on Saturday, and now we're going to do morning hockey on a Sunday here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. A couple other games that happened last night. Aberdeen and Sioux Center. Aberdeen won 4-0. Mitchell at Brookings. Mitchell losing to Brookings 3-6. And those two teams, or four teams, will play again today, so we can watch those. If you have any questions about hockey anywhere in the state of South Dakota, it's South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association. That website is about as good as it comes. All the stats from every level. You can follow along. We're ready to drop the puck here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. The puck is down. That is won momentarily by the Oahe Capitals. Now the Lakers are going to regroup in their defensive zone. It's Harper Hendricks up through the neutral zone. She's got Lloyd on her right hand. Going to push it towards the net, probably a little bit wide. Sophie Perchon, she's played 5 games up until today for the Oahe Capitals. Of course, she has the one loss that the Capitals have. She is at 4-1. We've seen her in the past as Harper Hendricks comes up through the neutral zone once again on her forehand. Glad to have you along, Watertown Lakers, YouTube, Capital City Rocks. John Winkler set it up so Capital City Rocks. These girls' varsity games this weekend. Glad to have you along. This is Jim Lloyd as the Oahe Capitals. I was talking about that, and we have a Capitals goal coming in at 16:07. And that was by Kafka. Kind of missed that one, but we will get it on. It is Briley Kafka. She's going to score her 16th goal of the season. She's a leading scorer in the South Dakota girls ranks. And I'm assuming that's going to be unassisted. So the Oahe Capitals strike first at this, just barely in at 16:06. It's Oahe Capitals leading 1-0 as the Watertown Lakers are going to play a little offense down on the far end here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Kafka's been a good one for a long time, and we're going to get our first penalty of the game. So things are happening even quicker than they did yesterday. It's going to be an interference call at 15:50. And that's going to go on Kirsten Miller. So it's an interference call from Miller in this first period. We had to wait all the way to the third period yesterday afternoon for our first penalty as the Watertown Lakers are on a power play. Power play comes out into the neutral zone. Lakers going to push it up. It's Lloyd going to take it off the board. She's going to circle back around. She's got some players waiting before they go in the offensive zone. She takes the offensive zone on her forehand, going to fire it at the goal. There's a rebound. Nobody there for the Lakers in front. Lakers remain on the power play here. Like I said, it was 2 Laker penalties yesterday. It was the only difference. There's a shot going in on the far side over there. Trying to get that one is Lily Murray. She retreats back to her defense. Shot in front, and player goes down. It looks like Lloyd. That was a shot from Schleissner, or a pass from Hendricks. I'm sorry. They were 44 and number 4, and they skate a lot alike. So it's Hendricks to Lloyd, and we have a stoppage of play. Good opportunity there for the Lakers on this power play. Friday night, 5 missed power play opportunities for the Lakers, so we got to get that power play going here, and we're going back the other way, shorthanded with the Oahe Capitals on the far side. That was Kafka again. She likes to go in on that forehand, and she's going to roll to the net. Can't quite get a pass out front. We're playing shorthanded hockey in the offensive zone here for the Capitals. Schleissner now grabs it in her defensive zone, wheels behind her own goal. He's going to push it up to the red line. Pushing it in is McKenna Knopf. She gets it taken off of her stick as Kafka's go down the far end. Kafka's going to take a shot. Reppy's on the post. Short-handed opportunities coming there for the Capitals as the Lakers now try to get it up out of their defensive zone. We're going to skate it. That's Schleissner. Schleissner going to be on the red line. She's going to dump it in. It's a power play opportunity here for the Watertown Lakers as the puck is tied up to the right rear side of Prashan. Sophia Prashan, and there goes a shot in by the Lakers. Just inside the blue line, we get a stoppage of play. Just 11 seconds left in this power play. As the Watertown Lakers had a couple shots, have not really been able to set up camp in their offensive zone, however, as Randall is going to take an offensive face-off here for the Watertown Lakers. This is won by the Oahe Capitals. This power play opportunity for the Lakers is expiring, and we are 5-on-5 hockey as Miller goes over to her bench, and we're down to the far end here, or near end, I should say, with a shot going on there by Nemec. Another shot there. Nemec takes another one into the glove of Kira Reppy. Looking for that rebound was Kaylee Beam. She had a great game yesterday for the Oahe Capitals, scoring that game winner with 3 minutes left in the third period, breaking that 3-3 tie. We're going to face off right down in front of us. It's going to be Beam and Lloyd. Offensive face-off for the Oahe Capitals. Capitals did a good job. There goes a shot on by Nemec, and Kira Reppy finds that one at her skates, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. We're going to face off once again to the right-hand side of Kira Reppy. The Oahe Capitals spent a lot of time in this third period yesterday in the offensive zone, and that was the difference in the game, whereas the Watertown Lakers couldn't get out of the zone. Here goes a shot on. It goes up and over the top of the rack for the Oahe Capitals. Oahe Capitals offensive zone. Trying to get a hold of that is Nemec. Held in here by the Oahe Capitals. Pushing it down deep was Micah Buffalo. Looking Beam, circling back around. She's going to take a shot. She did that a couple times yesterday. There's a slap shot from Micah Buffalo that goes way up and over. Beam will circle around with the net around the opposing goalie, and she looks like she's going to pass, and she turns and fires it. She had one goal like that for sure yesterday, but she tried it about 3 or 4 different times. That's a good little move that she has. And we're down to the other end. This puck's going to scoot all the way down to the far end. Chasing down on the far end is Harper Hendricks. Offensive zone here for the Watertown Lakers. Micah Buffalo trying to peel it off the backboard. Holding it in is the Watertown Lakers, pushing it down in the far corner. Oahe Capitals trying to step it up out of their defensive zone, held in here by the Lakers. High on the dots, gets pushed down. This is Lloyd, pushes down to the far corner. Murray comes down for her defensive position, looking for a pass in the middle, nobody home. Coming back the other way are the Oahe Capitals. Neutral zone pass, doesn't find anybody in the middle, and they're going to call an icing call. It was just barely behind that red line. That pass was made in there by Pfeiffer. Reagan Pfeiffer couldn't quite find a teammate going into the zone. We're going to go all the way back to the right-hand side of Sophia Prashan. Offensive face-off here. Kayla Randall is going to step into the dot for the Watertown Lakers. Learcamp. And the puck is down, won by the Watertown Lakers. Shot goes on, deflected somewhere in traffic. And there goes Kayla Randall, just high on the dot, and that's going to go into the glove of Prashan. Goalie's getting warmed up here. 6 shots on goal for the Lakers. And the Oahe Capitals having 4. They do have 1 on the scoreboard, however. It's 1-0. Oahe Capitals scored early on at 16:06 by Briley Kafka. Offensive zone here for the Watertown Lakers. As it comes out off the stick of Lily Murray. She's going to retreat back. Lily Murray, she wears that number 15. She's done it for a while for the Lakers. As a shot goes on from Kafka. I'm sorry, that was Pfeiffer. As Lily Murray looks all the way up to Rachel Scott. It's taken off her stick on the neutral zone. Puck caroms back behind Kira Reppy. Pushing around in the back of this McKenna Knopf. Trying to get a centering pass right in front, and they had a good centering pass. It's a loose puck, and it goes off to the side. That was a shot by Kafka on a loose puck. Might have been Learcamp. Sorry, it was Learcamp. Took a shot point blank at Kira Reppy. There was a rebound. Oahe Capitals couldn't find it as we go up through the neutral zone. Kayla Randall dumps it on deep, and your Watertown Lakers going to go get a change. We're back up the other way. This is Beam. She's going to take a shot on right into the glove of Kira Reppy. Lakers caught in a shift there, in a late shift. And Beam came down the near board and took a shot right straight into the glove of Kira Reppy. Beam's going to step in with Lloyd on that dot right in front of us. Offensive faceoff here for the Capitals. This was won by the Lakers. Harper Hendricks trying to push it out of the defensive zone. Caroms this one around. Alyssa Matthews can't quite keep it up. And battling back of the net. Back of Kira Reppy as Harper Hendricks picks up between the dots. Defensive zone. She goes down hard as they slide into the neutral zone. And we're going to have a trip here, and I'm betting that's going to come on Nemec. So we're going to see what happens here. But the Watertown Lakers might have their second power play here. At 10-10. Yeah, 10-10. Nemec is going to go in the penalty box for 2 minutes. So we'll see if the Watertown Lakers can get their power play going. The puck is down as the puck is circled back around. Offensive zone here for the Lakers. Going to try to push it forward, looking for a give and go. Couldn't get anything going. It is a power play opportunity held in there by Schleisner. Puck in front. Puck's moving around right in front of the goalie. Pashan's got the post. Puck goes back and forth behind Pashan. Lakers looking to set something up in the middle. There goes a shot on, looking for a rebound. Can't find one there. The Watertown Lakers. Pashan doing a nice job on the post there. This puck goes all the way back across. We're going to get another shot here. Harper Hendricks just trying to push that one in and sneak it by. Janelle Lloyd comes in from the backside, and she's trying to get a rebound, and we have a stoppage of play. 1:19 left in this power play for the Lakers. They've struggled on their power play. Friday night they struggled. It was a difference in the game, I think. That's just an opinion from the broadcaster. As this puck caroms all the way around, still offensive zone, power play here for the Watertown Lakers. Nemec is sitting 2 minutes for a trip. That's a second Capitals penalty of the game. As we go a little down and back here, Harper Hendricks trying to pitchfork a backhand over into the goaltender, and here comes Kafka. She's going to try to go in shorthanded, gets it to the blue line, and she's going to fire it in. A couple shorthanded opportunities here in these two power plays for the Capitals. We are going to have an offensive face-off here for the Capitals. It's a shorthanded face-off. Aubrey Stewart and Kafka go in. Kayla Randall wins the draw, and she brings it out of the defensive zone, looking up to the neutral zone, flips it up, tries to get it up to Scott. Scott brings it along the blue line, and the Watertown Lakers are offsides, and Kayla Randall knew it. There's nothing she could do about it. 8:44, just seconds left, 34 seconds left in this power play. Opportunity here for the Lakers. Going to be a neutral zone face-off. Kayla Randall takes it against Pfeiffer for the Capitals. Neutral zone play here. Lakers got to push it in and capitalize on this power play. Pushing along the far side is Webb. Webb goes down over there as she possibly tripped on a skate there, and Murray's going to bring it out in front of her bench, going to try it again. She's going to go across ice, bounce it off to Randall. Randall can't get her stick on it, and here comes the Oahe Capitals taking a long shot there. That was Ullman. And the Lakers are going to let this one expire. We are full strength as the Oahe Capitals dump it down deep. And we're going to get an icing call on that dumping down deep just as we had 5-on-5. And I think that's what Coach Radine is asking. Nemec came out of the bench, and simultaneously the Caps dumped it down deep and got an icing call. They were just barely 5-on-5. Offensive face-off coming here for the Watertown Lakers. Left-hand side of Prashan. The puck is down, won by the Lakers. Pushed in by Hendricks. Hendricks, she's always pushing it towards the goal. Either it's a shot or she's pushing it in. She makes a pass there. Lloyd can't get it on her stick. Once again, Hendricks pushing it out forward. Caps doing a nice job tying up the Lakers in front of the net. Prashan having good support there this morning from her defensive teammates as the Lakers are all the way down to the far end. Now they're fighting to get it out of their defensive zone. Puck's pinned over on the far side, far corner. As the Capitals, Law thought they were going to go for a wrap around there. That was Pfeiffer. She got it taken off of her stick. Down in front is Miller. Chasing this one all the way around the far side. That's Reagan Emma. As Dow's come out of the zone now as Lloyd flips it up to Hendricks. Lloyd's going to go in, and we're going to get another penalty there from the Capitals. That was an easy one to call. That's a trip. And another power play opportunity at 7:09. I saw who did it. Now it escaped my mind, but we're going to have another power play here for the Lakers. That one is going to go on Lavender. Ava Lavender, 2 minutes for tripping. As the Lakers pushed it out of their defensive zone as it went down. Once again, the Caps going to push it in deep into their offensive zone. Lakers going to have to break out of their zone. Laker player goes down on the near board. And the Lakers having to push it out of their defensive zone one more time. This is Schleicher. She fans on a shot to get it out of the zone. Lloyd's going to get over there to try to help her. This is shorthanded activity here. A give and go and shorthanded. And Zunde goes in to help out. That puck sat in front of Reppy for a long time until Lloyd grabbed it, and she's going to get up through the neutral zone. She's going to push it down all by herself as Kafka's going to turn it around from her defensive zone. It's going to go all the way back down. Here's Stewart's giving chase to Schleissner. Nice job here by the Capitals. Short-handed, putting the pressure on as Kafka still won't let him out of the zone. Now the Lakers come up out of the zone, and this is going to be Webb. Webb takes it into the offensive zone, fires it just a little wide. Puck caroms around. Turning it around in their defensive zone is Birch. The Capitals up to Kafka. As the Lakers come into the zone, this is Randall. She gets it taken off her stick between the wheels. There goes a shot on by Webb. That's too much traffic in front. Webb can't get it on her stick, far side. Puck's going to carry him all the way back down. Caps doing a nice job killing this one off. 28 seconds left in this power play. Lakers got to hurry if they want to capitalize. Murray, look out. She's in front of her own goalie, trying to get it out of there. And Kafka in the offensive zone, a little stop and go. Kafka's going to look for centering pass. Can't quite get it on her stick. In front, and we have a stoppage of play. That was Nemec from Kafka that could not get it on her stick. And it was a short-handed opportunity. We're still at 6 seconds left in the Lakers power play. It didn't look anything like it this last 30 seconds of this power play. It looked more like a Capitals power play. Capitals are going to take an offensive face-off here. Lakers just trying to survive. As the Lakers do win the draw here. Taken off in the offensive zone there by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looking for a... We are full strength. There's Pfeiffer down low. She's in too much traffic right out in front of Reppy. Trying to push it forward are the Capitals. Capitals playing offense. We saw them do it yesterday afternoon. They played a lot of offense, especially in that third period, and made the difference in the game. The Lakers, quite honestly, could not get out of their defensive zone yesterday. Struggling a little bit now as Randall takes it up to Rachel Scott. She can't get it in the neutral zone. Buffalo's going to turn it back around defense to defense. Capitals come all the way up far side. This is Lavender. Lavender go in on her forehand. Looking for somebody, a teammate on the back side over there, looking for Emmy. As the Lakers go back the other way, this is Lloyd. She's going to go in one-on-one, take a shot, looking for a rebound. Big rebound, went the wrong way. Prashan bounced it off of her glove. And The Lakers push it in deep in their offensive zone. Micah Buffalo turns it around, however, for the Capitals. We're at that 4-minute mark in this game, and we have a neutral zone race here, and this is Lavender. Lavender going to take a shot. Nice defense there for the Lakers by McKenna Knopf. She's going to push it up out of the zone. It does come out of the zone. Lloyd's going to try to get it in the neutral zone. She can't get to it. Defense to defense for the Capitals. Bouncing up into the neutral zone. Nobody home. Capitals applying good pressure in their offensive zone. The Lakers, once again, trying to get out of that defensive zone. Puck up front, and Harper Hendricks got her beat 2 Capitals to the puck. She does. We see it do it all the time, and she gets taken off the puck hard as she tries to do a backhand. She was surrounded by Capitals. She beat everybody there, and it was right in front of Pashan. Puck in the near boards right by that score table, comes all the way back out defensive zone. Circling and back around is the Capitals, trying to push it along his beam. Held in by the Capitals. Jada Jenkins in for the Lakers. She's in the far corner. And it's probably the near corner for you. On both ends down there, they're both far corners for me as the Capitals come back out of the defensive zone here, pushing it along. Out into the neutral zone. No possession here in the neutral zone. Puck was all by itself for a long time. Nobody could get to it. The Capitals come up now through the neutral zone looking for a pass up to Stewart. Stewart couldn't get it. It was a little far along. Pushed forward. Meg Sunday trying to push it out. As Stewart comes back around, gets it off the ref's skate. Bounced off the post. Kira Reppy's on the post. We're going back the other way. It's going to be Webb. And Hendricks pushing it up to Webb's. Nice defense there by the Capitals. That was Miller. Miller going to take it in all by herself. Glove save. Kira Reppy. Constant pressure here at the 2:14 mark from the Capitals, and you can see how the Capitals can wear you down. Hard to get out of your defensive zone, and they're constantly pushing the puck up quite well. That 7-1 record reflects how fast they get up and down the ice. This is Micah Buffalo, point blank right between the dots. Just misses the rack. Murray tries to turn it around. Schleissner held in by Buffalo. Buffalo dumps it down deep. Puck caroms back around. Once again, Lakers trying to get out of the defensive zone. They do. Hendricks can't get it on her stick. Defense to defense in the neutral zone here for the Capitals. Capitals going to take the offensive zone. They're going to go in 1-on-4. Puck goes up and over the top of the rack. That was Pfeiffer. Puck in the middle. Reagan Emma. Out to the defense, this is Miller. Miller over to Buffalo. Buffalo steps around. Puck in front. Kira Reppy thought she had it. Rebound goes off to the right. Nobody can get to it. Now it finally comes back around here. Hendricks going to try to work it out of her defensive zone. Going to go back off the boards behind her own goalie. Far side, Pfeiffer trying to center the puck. Comes back out. Shot on. Shot on by Learkamp. I'm sorry, that was Hunsler. Addison Hunsley. As the Lakers going to get a change, I thought we could possibly get too many on the ice as that puck was being touched right in front of their bench. And now the Lakers going to work it up out of their defensive zone. Webb touches it along. Randall turns around and helps her out. It'll back up to Webb. Webb's going to go in along the near board. There goes a shot on by the Watertown Lakers. That was Randall. Puck's deep in the offensive zone here for the Lakers. As it caroms around, it's going to go all the way back down. We're not going to have an icing call as the Lakers try to get back out. This is Sloan Allard. Sloan Allard pushes it up along the far boards, held in by the Capitals. Collision high in the offensive zone here for the Caps. This is Kafka. Goes down behind as she tries to get a centering pass. Held in here by the Capitals. Push it over to the far side. That was Birch. Lakers trying to get it up out of that back corner. As it comes back around, Kafka's going to try to get it in behind. A collision in the back. I think Kafka pushed everybody over, and going down is the end of the period. I missed that 1 minute mark, and Ava Lavender took a hit from a teammate there, and she's getting up slowly. That was Kafka that came in and kind of broke up the heat behind Kira Reppy. And we have the end of the first period. The period went like this. At 16:06, it was Brinley Kafka scoring her 16th goal of the season, and that is a South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association leading goal. She does lead all the goal scorers in girls hockey. That happened at 16:06, and that's the only score. It's 1-0. But the other side of the coin here is the Capitals having 3 penalties, and the Watertown Lakers have not been able to capitalize on any of those power play opportunities. In fact, the last power play, it was at 7:09, was a tripping call by the Capitals. The Capitals did a great job and held off any opportunities to score for the Lakers, and were playing shorthanded in their offensive zone much of that last penalty. So the Lakers not being able to capitalize on their power play opportunities, the Capitals having to lean on their leading scorer, Brinley Kafka, for a 1-0 lead here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We're in the premier rink today. This is Jim Lloyd bringing it along. Watertown Lakers YouTube, and of course Capital City Rocks in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Happy to have you along. We will be back for second period action. 1-0 Oahe Capitals. It's girls varsity action here in Watertown.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre, or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre, or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Hi, this is Callie Beam, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here inside the Capital City Rock studios on this Sunday morning. John Winkler with you. Jim Lloyd with a call of that first period. The Capitals with a 1-0 lead. Bradley Kafka gets the lone goal. Micah Buffalo scoring with the assist. 16:07 to go. 53 seconds into the game. Kafka got a breakaway and ended up scoring another goal for Kafka, who leads the States in scoring as she has been on a tear to open up the season and on a tear the last couple weekends of the season as well, as she has picked up to the point of having 15 goals coming into this game and now 16 goals in the season as she's picked up 23 points overall. The Capitals, though, they had a penalty filled at first period. Kirsten Miller got called for interference just about 20 seconds later after the Kafka goal. Emily Nemec got called for a trip, and Ava Lavenger with the tripping call as well. But the Capitals were able to kill off all three penalties against, as they are 3 for 3 on the penalty kill, as well as also being out shooting Watertown 12-9 through that first period. Sophia Pashong is in net for the Capitals, has made all 9 saves to open things up. Capitals are off and running, but then Watertown kind of settled things in, and of course those power plays, regardless of scoring or not, kind of settled the Capitals, which is the point of not having the much of attack as they would want to have, but it is still a 1-0 lead. Kira Reppy has made 11 saves on 12 shots. Capitals at that 1-0 lead. We'll come back and check scores from around the state coming up after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Discover the ultimate driving experience at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. With our extensive lineup of vehicles, including reliable sedans, rugged SUVs, and powerful trucks, finding your perfect match has never been easier. Plus, our dedicated team is committed to providing top-notch customer service, ensuring your satisfaction every step of the way. Visit us today and experience the excellence at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Hi, this is Brenna Ullman, and you're listening to Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Back here in the Capital City Rock studios. One of two games going on right now, however. There is no, with the, being 10:37, there is no score right now for Sioux Center and Aberdeen. Nothing to show for, as we're the only game that is showing that we're in progress. But it is a 1-0 game. The boys' side, they will have a game starting at noon. Sioux Center and Sioux Falls East in Sioux Center. Sioux Falls West will take on Aberdeen coming up here in just a little bit, as well as also having the Hawaii Capitals and the Huron All-Stars at 4 o'clock. So will be the last game to get going. And there still might, Sioux Falls West and Aberdeen still might be in action by the time that we get started. But every other game will be close to being done by the time that we get things rolling for our game later on. Yes, we still got another broadcast coming up from the Expo Center, 3:40 with coverage of 4 o'clock puck drop between the Hawaii Capitals and the Huron All-Stars. Caps got 3 big third-period goals by Keegan Kidstride and Parley and Logan Anderson after it was tied 2-2. Got 3 third-period goals to win 5-2 to get to 3-3, and they're looking to get over 500 to begin to head to 2025 when they will take on Sioux Falls West. Yeah, that's the other side of it. After today, the Capitals will not play again until the first of the year. When they play in 2025, they will be hosting Sioux Falls in the girls' hockey. They'll be hosting Sioux Falls on Saturday and Sunday. Capital boys will also be hosting Sioux Falls East and then West on Saturday and Sunday. We'll get you the full of it here to tell you exactly how those games will go on Saturday, January 4th. The Capital girls will play at 1:30 on Saturday. They'll actually be hosting Watertown on that Sunday, January 5th. But it'll be a 1:30 game on Saturday. That will be coming up Saturday, January 4th. Then the Capital boys will be hosting Sioux Falls East at 7:15. Then on Sunday, Sioux Falls West will be in town to take on the Capitals. 10:45 a.m. They will play that game against Sioux Falls West at the Expo Center. So it'll be another early morning game. And then it'll be the 2:30 game, Watertown and Oahe and girls hockey. So I'll have a game in between before the Capital girls play. So we'll have the boys playing first, and then the girls will play second on that Sunday, January 5th. There's another time that will happen towards the end of the season when the Brookings Rangers will be in town, and the Capital girls will play on that Saturday night at home against Brookings. One of their final Saturday home game. That's the final weekend of the season for the Capitals. But it is, next Saturday, 1:30 will be the next broadcast, the next game after today for the Capital girls. And then it'll be 7:15 later that night for the Capital boys as well. So that'll be the next time those two teams will play, 7:15, or excuse me, on January 4th. The Capital boys play at 7:15, girls play at 1:30. Of course, the Capitals do play at 4 o'clock here this afternoon. We'll have coverage starting at 3:40 at the Huron All-Stars in town. We've got one more break. We'll got the second period coming up next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
The holidays are here, and it's time to give the gift of relaxation. Hi, it's Jason. This Christmas, surprise your loved ones with something they'll truly enjoy from Leisure Palace. From hot springs, caldera, and free-flow spas to cozy infrared saunas, Olhausen pool tables for family fun, and Oriflame fire tables that warm every outdoor gathering. With guaranteed lowest prices and over 35 years of experience, give the gift of wellness, warmth, and togetherness this Christmas. Visit Leisure Palace today, stop by 400 West Sioux, or visit us online at leisurePalace.com.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help. Becky Potsaba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance. It's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173.
Hi, this is goalie Sophia Pichong, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
On her stick, held in here by the Lakers, far side. Trying to turn this one around in the defensive zone is Nemec. She's going to get going with her legs, going to push it all the way down. If it goes down far enough, we are going to have our second icing call of this second period. And we do. Both teams are going to get a switch. Offensive face-off coming here for the Lakers. Lakers able to keep the game close last night, or yesterday afternoon. I keep calling it last night. It was the afternoon. All the way to a 3-3 tie until that 3-minute mark, where the Capitals got that game winner. Face-off won by the Lakers. This is Rachel Scott. Rachel Scott trying to turn it towards the right direction, towards the net. As Kafka peels it off the near board. Centering pass was intercepted there by Knopf. Knopf's going to try to turn it around. Caroms it round back of the net. Pinching down is Rachel Scott. She's playing offense this weekend. Now Rachel Scott over the near side, pushed out of the zone by Micah Buffalo. Centering pass in the neutral zone for the Capitals. There goes a shot on, sticked away in traffic by Learkamp. Puck in front. There goes a shot by Lavender, and we have our first stoppage of play here. As a shot goes to Kira Reppy, and she finds that one in her glove. Offensive face-off coming here for the Capitals. Left-hand side of Kira Reppy. Kira Reppy went Friday night against Brookings. And then Nyla Vanilli did the work for the Lakers. Now we have Reppy back in the goal. I mentioned it earlier. It's hard to tell the difference between the two. Reppy wears the black pads. There goes a shot on by the Capitals. Goes a little bit wide of the net, as it does come out into the neutral zone and all the way back down to the far end as Schleissner chases. Turning it in behind her own net was Miller. Out to the neutral zone. Lakers trying to push it the right direction. We have a breakaway opportunity to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer's going to take it in, misses the entire net. She found herself one-on-one with the goalie for the Capitals and fired up over the top of the net. One more opportunity here. Goes a shot on. Reppy's on the post. And Lloyd picks it up, going to try to scoot out. Centering pass now. Can't quite get there. Miller slaps it in from the red line. And we waved off the icing. They had their hand up. As the Lakers try to get up out of the defensive zone into the neutral zone, where Micah Buffalo puts it over to Miller. Miller slaps it in deep. Pure Capitals content to kind of keep slapping it into the offensive zone at this point as the Caroms all the way back behind Pichon. Sophia Pichon, she's the goaltender. As the Lakers look for a pass. In front, can't get one up front as it goes back out to the neutral zone. Chasing all the way back is Lily Murray in her defensive zone. Will turn it around right in front of her own goalie. Looking for a centering pass up out of the... And here comes Stewart. Aubrey Stewart comes off the bench and grabs a centering pass, or a cross pass coming out of the defensive zone for the Lakers. And Stewart got a nice shot on goal. Take a look at the replay. I always forget we have replays. Got a nice screen here right in front of me right there. She intercepts the pass and got a good shot. Offensive face-off here for the Capitals, won by the Capitals. Carried all the way around, and this is Zunde. Zunde's going to try to push it up out of her defensive zone, reverses field. Going to bounce it off the board over the far side. Looks like Knopf. Puck goes in front. Boarded away by Reppy. Offensive zone here. Yeah, ridden off the puck was Webb. And it looks like we're going to get another penalty, and it's going to be a Capitals penalty. As Webb gets pushed down. And that looks like Stewart. At the 13:26 mark, it's going to be Stewart. This is the fourth power play opportunity here for the Lakers. And the Lakers, outside of one power play out of the four, have not been able to get anything going. Offensive face-off here for the Lakers. It's Lloyd. One here by the Capitals in their defensive zone. They're going to push it up out of the defensive zone. Near corner, pushing it along, taken away there. Harper momentarily. This is McKenna Knopf. And Hendricks. Lakers now getting to set up in their offensive zone. Out to the point, Schleissner. There goes a shot on, looking for Zunde took a slap shot and almost redirected there by Knopf. And one goes in by Hendricks, a backhand. Knopf is up front. She's trying to get a look at this thing. Goes all the way back in, and now the Capitals are able to throw it down to the other end. That was Allman. She throws it down. The Lakers are going to regroup. This is Schleissner. Schleissner coming up out of the defensive zone. This is where the Capitals gave Lakers fits up in the neutral zone in the power play. Zunde looking all the way across on the blue line, and the Caps able to slap it down to Reppy. Reppy going to hand it to a teammate. Lakers looking up to the neutral zone with a long stretch pass. Harper can't collect it. Now Schleissner's going to pick it up. Nice looking pass as she goes down. Coming into the zone. There goes a shot on. Look out. There's a puck up front, and Lloyd was coming with Birch on her back. And we get a stoppage of play as Prashant gets that one in her glove. Stoppage of play. We're at 49 seconds here in this power play. It was Stewart going in the box for a trip. Power play opportunity ends up down on the far end. Reppy pushing it back around. Kafka giving a little pressure. Webb in the far side, trying to turn it out of their defensive zone. Here's Kafka looking for a give and go. Puts on the brakes. This is a shorthanded opportunity. Goes out front. Goes out front to Nimick. Nimick's going to throw it in. They're playing offense. A man down. Kafka tries to get it back around. It looks like Lakers are going to try to push it out. We're at 16 seconds in this power play opportunity, and the Lakers do find the neutral zone. Gonna push it ahead. This is Rachel Scott. Can't keep it on her stick. Randall holds it in the zone. Randall pushing for a shot for Webb. Webb blows a tire as she tries to get a hold of that one. There's Scott trying to backhand one point blank. Scott's gonna come back around. Another backhand play. We are full strength. Trying to push it out of the zone, and does. Held in by the Lakers. This is Murray. Held it in. We got a stick laying behind Prashant, and we're going to have a whistle. And I think it was an offsides call. If that was an offsides call, it was awful late. We're going to go down to the far end. I'm not 100% sure what that call was. I think it was a late offsides call, but we're going to have an offensive opportunity or face-off for the Capitals. Pfeiffer steps in against Lloyd. Left-hand side of Reppy. This is won by Lloyd. Looks like Hendricks going to push it all the way down. She did this yesterday. 3 goals yesterday. She races everybody down. Puts a puck on in the blue. Can't get to it as Schleissner. Taken off of her stick, Hendricks' stick. Momentarily, Hendricks down below the red line. She's going to look for a backhanding opportunity. Lloyd's tied up. Hendricks and Lloyd, they do it lots of times. And Lloyd is tied up in the middle. As this puck collision up front, and it's going to get pushed down. It is going to be an icing call. Yes, it is going to be an icing call as Pfeiffer frees up the puck in the neutral zone and fires it down. The Capitals that time, I think they're just looking to ice the puck. They needed a change. As we're going to have an offensive zone face-off here. Kurt Kranz going to switch out a couple players, Lloyd and Hendricks. And we're going to face off. This is won by the Lakers. Rachel Scott looking for a centering pass. Nobody home for the Lakers. As it gets pushed out now by Birch. Birch going to push it along. Here's Aubrey Stewart. She's going to be one-on-one with the goalie. If she does, and she scores. Aubrey Stewart for the Capitals in the second period. Found herself one-on-one with the goalie. And that happened at 10:21. It's a second Capitals goal by Stewart, and I'm going to call it unassisted as she picked that one up in the neutral zone and raced all the way down and got it past the Watertown Laker goaltender. Face off at neutral ice. Players go down along the benches. The Capitals are back in quickly. This is Stewart. Stewart looking for a centering pass. Players go down in front. Capitals a little offensive hockey here as Webb tries to pitch it out of the zone. Held in here. Lakers, Rachel Scott races over to the near side. She's going to push it along the boards. Rachel Scott playing offense. She's a defensive specialist for the Lakers, but this weekend she's playing offense. And Meg Zunde, who just gave the puck up now, has switched over to defense. A little bit of a change here by Kurt Kranz this weekend. As coming out of the zone, Lloyd comes off the bench, tries to get the Slicer. Slicer back to Lloyd. Lloyd's looking at the post. It was covered by Prashan. Lloyd keeps slapping it away. Lloyd came off the bench and found a puck in front. Went to Slicer back to Lloyd, and now it comes up out of the zone. For the Caps, going to go all the way down. If it's not on goal, it's going to be a icing, and it is. It looked like maybe Reppy had to stop that one, but just went off the post. The Capitals are going to get a change here. Nice scoring opportunity there for the Lakers. Puck was in front for a long time, and Sophia Pashan was hanging on the post. And there was not a lot of room from my angle. Face off one here by the Capitals. This is Kafka looking for centering pass up out of the defensive zone. Is going to carry him all the way back. Lakers are going to race down in back of their defensive zone. Going to try to push it up the far boards, get it up out of the defensive zone. This group does get the puck up early. This is Hendricks. Hendricks going to go in against Buffalo. And that puck is caught by Vashon. And Hendricks thought for sure she had a rebound, and Prashan kind of held that puck loosely in her glove. And Hendricks was there looking at it the whole time, hoping that it would fall out of her glove. Micah Buffalo playing defense. A little scary. Prashan didn't look like she really was interested in squeezing that puck very hard. It was kind of sitting on her glove the way I saw it. Face off here in the offensive zone for the Lakers. Now it does come back out. And racing for this puck on the far side is Reagan Emma. Reagan Emma is going to push it all the way around. Gets it taken away by Rachel Scott. Rachel's going to turn it around out of the defensive zone. Held in by Micah Buffalo on a skate. There goes a shot cross ice. That was by Hunsley. Hunsley staying with it. Now the Lakers are up out of the zone. Offense. There's Rachel Scott. As the puck scoots all the way down, comes back out. Emma trying to turn it around, and I thought we were going to have a nice offsides, and we did. It took them a little while to call that one as Zunde circled around in the offensive zone. She knew it was offsides as she carried the puck in. Everybody was waiting for the whistle. I think Kurt Kranz is playing two lines. It looks like he's back and forth on two lines here. It's a 2-0 game. Oahe Capitals 8-13. We're at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Glad to have you along. Watertown Lakers YouTube and Capital City Rocks in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Bringing it to you today on a morning 10 o'clock drop as Lloyd looks for a centering pass to Hendricks. Hendricks does come up with it. She's going to circle it around near corner. Gives it out to her defense. Going to be pushed in by Murray. That shot goes a little wide. Maybe just a shot looking for a rebound. Far side, puck scoots out. Lloyd going to forehand, going to take a shot right into Pashan, and Lloyd had a nice look at that one. Sophia Pashan, you're going to have to get her moving because she's been in front of every puck that she's been able to square up on. Lloyd had a real good opportunity. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers, right-hand side of Pashan. And it's won by the Capitals as Stewart pushes it out to the neutral zone. Beam is trying to kick it along. Now it gets Stewart up in the neutral zone. She's going to carry it in. in the near side, right in front of that scorer's table. Regrouping now is Beam for the Caps into neutral zone. Now they're going to carry it in one more time. That was close to an offsides. As the offensive zone, this is Kafka coming off the bench, going to take a shot, rebound off of Reppies. Kafka comes back over. That's what she does. She just keeps firing it at you, and she had 2 shots there. A long rebound as Beam holds it in. Karam's all the way around. Kafka's going to find it in the near corner. Kafka trying to peel it off the bench or off the boards. As this puck squirts all the way around. Jenkins going to try to get it up out of the defensive zone. There's Kafka holding it in for a moment. Now comes out to the neutral zone. Pushing it along is Hendricks. Hendricks takes the offensive zone. She's in 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Going to throw it at the net. Bashan's got to get a cover. Lakers wearing a switch. Everybody but Hendricks. Yeah, the Lakers are going to get a break. Coach Wadine's going to leave them out. Offensive face-off coming here for the Lakers. Lavender and Randall. This is won by Randall. Pushed down deep. Now this one's picked up by Beam. Beam back over to Kafka. Kafka takes it in. Forehand, backhand. Going to dump it in deep. As Beam can't get a hold of it behind Kira Reppi. And it comes out of the zone as the Lakers push it up through the neutral zone. Going to take the offensive zone right in front of us. That's Knopf for Watertown. Loose puck in front. There's Randall. Randall going to take a little slap shot. Puck in front off of escape. Bashan's pushing it around. Bashan's completely out of the net, and she finds it at the red line. All the Lakers had to do is get that thing out front. Bashan was below the red line. And the Lakers couldn't get it out front. Fighting for that one was McKenna Knopf. And the Randall shot. Randall shot the original shot. And when you talk about getting a goalie out of position, that goalie was out of position. Their offensive face-off, it's Lloyd Hendricks, Schleisner. As Micah Buffalo tries to shag it out of her defensive zone. Can't be held in by Knopf. Comes out to the neutral zone, Lakers. Pushes to the far side, looking for Schleisner. Can't get it turned in the right direction. Hunsley, offensive zone's got Pfeiffer with her. Hunsley takes the shot, and it goes into the glove of Kira Reppi. Stoppage of play. 5:47 in the second period. It's 2-0 Capitals. It's girls varsity action here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena in Watertown. It's morning hockey. It was at 10 o'clock. Puck drop. Far side, Hendricks trying to push it up to Lloyd. Can't get it out of the defensive zone. Held in by Reagan Emmy. Pfeiffer tries to find it down and deep in her offensive zone. Offensive play here by the Caps. Now we're going to get it up out of the zone. Guess who? It's Harper Hendricks. Going to go over to Schleisner right at the blue line. This is Schleisner. Get it to Meg Zunde, looking to push it out front. Murray's going to chase on the far side. Emmy also trying to tap it out. Here comes Hendricks circling this one around. Capitals are going to get it up out of the zone. Pushing it along was Hunsley. She goes down on her knees. Yeah, look out for the Capitals. You had a lot of people off the bench there. Puck in front. Micah Buffalo going to straighten this one out, and she's going to shoot it all the way down. It's going to be an icing call. I don't know if she saw Stewart maybe circling around, but it was a pretty clear icing call as this one goes all the way down to the other end. Pure Capitals once again looking like they needed a break. So the Watertown Lakers spending a lot of time in their offensive zone. Can't get one on the board here. 16 shots on goal compared to 18 shots on goal. So that's even out for the Lakers. Lakers doing a better job shooting the puck. As this one comes out to the neutral zone and the chase is on for Nemec. Nemec's going to push it all the way down forward. Offensive zone here, looking for centering pass, looking for Beam. Stewart is out front. Another opportunity here. This one's pushed in. Nice pass in there by Birch. Try to get Nemec right in front. Good opportunity there. Looked like maybe Reppi tapped that one off her stick at the last second. Lakers can't get it out of the defensive zone. This is Beam stepping around. She loses her stepping. And we're going to have a penalty on the Lakers. At 4:14. We haven't seen one of those yet. And that's going to be Rachel Scott. She's going to go into the box for 2. I want to look like maybe a rough. Nonetheless, it's a 2-minute penalty, and the Capitals are going to see their first power play opportunity as they face off in their offensive zone. Harper Hendricks looking shorthanded, pushes it to herself all the way across the ice. She's going to go in on a shorthanded opportunity, gets taken off the stick, and back the other way comes Kafka. Kafka's going to try to win around the corner as Kafka takes a shot and she scores. Power play goal by Kafka. Takes it the distance. 17 goals for Kafka, and that's her second one. You can see this one, Kafka, you can't give her that shot. As Knopf learned what it's like to see that #1 scorer in the league. That's a good shot by Kafka. She's done it all year. She was doing it last year. Nemec's going to step in against Lloyd. It's a 3-0 game. Oahe Capitals. As the Lakers are going to try to turn it around in their defensive zone. This is Lloyd. It's a 3-0 game. Lakers did a good job against Kafka yesterday. Had 1 assist, and that was it. Today, she's come on with 2 goals. Briley Kafka, as Stewart pushes it up out of the defensive zone, neutral zone play. Capitals give up the puck and pushed up into the neutral zone. Lakers doing a nice job pushing the puck forward here. Beam's got it on her skate in the neutral zone. He gives it over to Aubrey Stewart. Aubrey Stewart can't get anything on it. She's going to go take a break. Lakers in their defensive zone. Look out, a turnover. Nemec almost had an opportunity there to shoot. She couldn't straighten that one out. And this one is pushed down. Harper Hendricks. She's going to go in 1-on-2 if she hurries. There goes a shot off the stick of Pashan. Nobody there, and now we're going to ice the puck as Buffalo once again was looking for Nemec. And we're going to have an icing call. We're going to come down to the offensive zone here for the Lakers. We're at the 2:54 mark. And the Capitals scoring 2 goals here in the second period. It's a 3-0 game. Lakers have not been able to find the net. Face-off one here by the Lakers in their offensive zone. Scott trying to turn it around, trying to push it up the boards on a backhand. And we're going down to the other way. This is Hunsley. Hunsley going to go in with Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to Hunsley. They're all alone. Puck in front. And it's, I thought it was maybe, I don't know how it didn't go in. Reppy stopped it. She was on the wrong side as Webb comes all the way back down to the offensive zone. It's held in here by the Lakers. Lakers going to take a shot, looking for a tap. And went into the glove of Fashan, and she dumped it out. I thought she'd cover it. I don't know if it fell out of her glove or not, but we're going back the other way. Reagan Pfeiffer going to go in 1-on-1 with the Lakers. Going to dance around. Nice job defense there for the Watertown Lakers, picking it off. And regrouping is the Capitals as Buffalo gets tripped, and we're going to have a penalty here on Webb. And it's going to go on Graceland Webb for the Lakers. Second penalty here for the Lakers. It happened at 1:54. So at a 3-0 game, the Pierre Capitals are going to get a power play opportunity. The second one scored right away on the last one. In just seconds. This is won by the Capitals. Shot goes in wide. Chasing over is Kafka. Kafka on the near side. Going to take it down on that wing on a forehand. Looking for a centering pass. Beam wasn't ready for it. That was Lavender. Wasn't ready. Puck in front. Kafka trying to take a swat at it. She goes down. A little give and go. Kafka behind the net. Can't find anybody there. She's going to fire it in. And Reppy is on the post. We're going to get a stoppage of play. 1:25 left in this second period. It's been the Capitals. The Lakers have played a lot of offense in this period, but just have not been able to get anything going. And a quick power play goal on their first Laker penalty puts them up 3-0 with the Capitals. This one's going to squirt out. And Harper Hendricks going to race down, and she can't get it off the stick here. And we're going to have a hook. So the Capitals. And that was Brenna Ullman. So we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey here for a little bit. That was a hook. Happened at 1:17. So the penalties starting to accumulate just a little bit here. We're going to play 4-on-4 hockey here. And let's see, it's going to be about 30 seconds differential here as this one comes out. Schleissner's going to chase it into the neutral zone. It's 4-on-4 hockey. Here comes Lloyd in to her forehand. Going to take a shot. That goes wide. Sticked away by Prashant. Miller slaps it around her defensive zone. Schleissner can't quite hold it in. Going to regroup in the neutral zone. It's 4-on-4. Lloyd's going to try to turn around. She can't get to it. I'm sorry, that was Murray who couldn't get to it. Now she finds it in her defensive zone, taps it off the board. Nice play up to Lloyd. Neutral zone. She's going to go in 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Now it's 1-on-4. She's going to reverse field. Remember, it's 4-on-4 hockey. 47 seconds left on the one penalty by the Lakers. And we come back out. Going up is Birch. Birch up through the neutral zone, through the legs of Harper Hendricks, deep in her offensive zone. Capitals getting a change. They only have 2 out there right now. Now they got 4 out there. As the Lakers are going to turn it around in back of their own goalie. And we are going to have 4-on-4 hockey. Miller dumps it in deep. And yeah, we can have an icing call. We're 4-on-4. I didn't think they were going to call it. As Miller pushed it in from the neutral zone, I thought maybe she didn't think it could be an icing, but we are still 4-on-4 hockey here. Another 15 seconds, and we're going to have a Laker player come up out of the bench, and that is going to be Gracelyn Webb. She's going to come out in 15 seconds. Then the Lakers are going to go on the power play. Probably for about, 45 seconds or 40 seconds. Offensive face-off, Lloyd. One here by the Capitals. Circling this one back around is Levenger. And that is the end of the period. The period breaks have always gotten away from me today. There's so much action going on. There's 6 seconds left in 4-on-4 hockey. Then the Lakers for 20 seconds are going to go, or about 15 seconds are going to go on their power play. So let's recap this second period here the best we can. At 10:21, it was Aubrey Stewart who scored an unassisted goal for the Caps, and then it went all the way down to 3:56, and the Capitals. It was Kafka scoring on a power play goal for the Capitals. Penalties came on, each team having 2 penalties. Capitals started out with Stewart at 13:26, and then the Lakers, Rachel Scott, got a roughing call. And Gracelyn Webb went in the penalty box for the Lakers, and that's the one that's waiting on 6 seconds to expire. And then the Capitals by Brenna Alma, and that's going to give the power play to the Lakers coming out into the third period for about 25 to 30 seconds. If my math is right, it's close. But that's the way it's going to look as we come into this third period. The Lakers are going to be on a power play real quick in 6 seconds. The Lakers have not been able to capitalize on their power plays. It's a 3-0 game. The Capitals, girls varsity action, they're over the top of the Lakers at this point. We're at Premier Ice Rink, or ice on the Premier Rink at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Should be easy for me to say, but sometimes it's not. Other games going on today. In girls hockey action, Aberdeen's at Sioux Center, Mitchell's at Brookings. They played last night with Aberdeen beating Sioux Center 4-0 and Brookings beating Mitchell 6-3. So they're going to play it over again. This is the third game for both of these teams in the weekend. It's been a long weekend for both teams. The Capitals are over the Lakers right now 3-0. We have 1 period left. It's morning hockey here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We'll be back in 10 minutes for this third period.
And we welcome you in here as we continue the second intermission report. We've got the second intermission coming up next. The Hawaii Capitals, as Jim Lloyd just said, have a 3-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle by score. We're back with the second intermission after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Jim Wadeen, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here at the Capital City Rock Studios. Second period is in the books. A 3-0 lead for the Oahe Capitals over the Watertown Lakers. A power play goal for Bradley Kafka in the final 4 minutes of that second period after Aubrey Stewart made it 2-0, and the Caps are in a much better spot than what they were yesterday. They scored 2 second-period goals yesterday, but that tied the game at 3-3. Now at 2 second-period goals today, they lead at 3-0, as Sophia Pashong has been excellent in net so far for the Capitals, as she's been able to stop all 18 shots against, 9 in the first period, another 9 in the second period. The Capitals and Lakers both had 9 shots on goal in that second period. Penalties, though, are a different story for the Capitals. Yesterday, we barely had anything. The Capitals didn't have a penalty yesterday, and there were only 2 penalties against Watertown yesterday. However, the Capitals had 5 penalties against, including 3 in the first period, another 2 in the second, along with 2 penalties for Watertown in that second period. Aubrey Stewart got called for a hook. Well, she came out of the penalty box and then scored about a minute later after she came out of the penalty box to make it a 2-0 game. Callie Beam got the assist. Kafka's power play goal was unassisted. Rachel Scott went for a roughing call. That's what helped the Capitals get that power play goal to make it 3-0. Graceland Webb got called for a trip, and right now it is 4-on-4. Brenna Ullman got called for a hook, so they'll play another 6 seconds of that third period of time with just a with 4-on-4. Then they get into the 5-on-4 abbreviated power play
for Watertown, which will be about 43 seconds in length. But the Capitals lead at 3-0 at the end of 2 periods as they'll be looking for that opportunity to try and get that third win of the weekend and go to 8-1 before heading into 2025. We got more of the second intermission report after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
The holidays are here, and it's time to give the gift of relaxation. Hi, it's Jason. This Christmas, surprise your loved ones with something they'll truly enjoy from Leisure Palace. From hot springs, caldera, and free-flow spas to cozy infrared saunas, Olhausen pool tables for family fun, and Oriflame fire tables that warm every outdoor gathering. With guaranteed lowest prices and over 35 years of experience, give the gift of wellness, warmth, and togetherness this Christmas. Visit Leisure Palace today, stop by 400 West Sioux, or visit us online at leisurePalace.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, and Pierre, where exceptional customer service meets an incredible inventory lineup. Looking for your dream car? Our expert team is here to guide you every step of the way. From dependable Fords to luxurious Lincolns and versatile Toyotas, we have something for every taste, need, and budget. Experience the difference with us today. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota.
Hi, this is Elliot Birch, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Two periods in the books. It's a 3-0 lead for the Hawaii Capitals over the Watertown Lakers. John McClure back with you here inside the Capital City Rock Studios. It's a split doubleheader today. We've got coverage at 3:40 and a 4 o'clock puck drop coming from the Expo Center. We'll have that for you on Capital City Rock and here on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports as we get that chance to be a split doubleheader. A lot warmer today for the intermission reports for you instead of being at the Expo Center. I was on location yesterday getting ready for the boys game and been bringing the intermission reports. Now get to be in the studios for you. But there's just one other game going in progress, and it's Sioux Center at Aberdeen, but they have not shown up that they have started that game. Obviously, I would assume that they have started the game in Sioux Center, but just nothing to report to you from that, from the Sioux Center Vernon. But they do have another game at 1 o'clock for Brookings and Mitchell. That's the third of 3 girls varsity games for today. A noon start time for Sioux Center and Sioux Falls East. We'll have a final score when we get on the air for the boys game later on this afternoon. Sioux Falls West and Aberdeen in Sioux Falls. It'll be a 2:45 puck drop, and then the Caps and Huron All-Stars playing at 4 o'clock. There is just one game next weekend on boys varsity. That is Huron hosting Yankton at 5 o'clock. Those two teams played an overtime game a couple weekends ago.
The girls' side of things, the next weekend, it will be Watertown hosting Sioux Falls and Mitchell hosting Rushmore on Friday, December 27th. There is Mitchell hosting Rushmore and Watertown hosting Sioux Falls on Saturday. Those 4 teams will play back-to-back games, and then Mitchell will also play Rushmore on Sunday, and Sioux Falls will host Brookings on that Sunday as well on January 9th. And then we get back into the first of the year. So a couple of games across the weekend, next weekend for girls and boys hockey. Not a whole lot of games, not a whole lot of teams in action. The Capitals are one of those teams that get the weekend off for both boys and girls varsity games. So our next girls broadcast after we get done with this one will be January 4th on that Saturday when Sioux Falls is in town. We'll have one more boys varsity game here this afternoon, and then they'll also play on that Saturday, January 4th. But a 3-0 lead for the Hawaii Capitals after 2 periods. We get to the third period on the way next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastормroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Hi, this is Dakota McTuffer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As Webb's going to skate all the way across, we're full strength. Stewart puts a shot on to Kara Reppy. I'm sorry, we had a goalie change. I usually don't get goalie changes. I usually go the whole period with the wrong goalie. Nyla Vanilli is going to be in the goal for the Watertown Lakers. Can't believe I caught that all up here all by myself. Very rarely do a goalie change. As this one is Karam's all the way back around, it's Stewart on the far side in the offensive zone. Puck goes all the way across and out into the neutral zone. Going to be pushed back in by the Capitals. That was Birch. Birch pushes it around. Lakers going to try to go all rink wide up to Hendricks. Hendricks fans on a pass to Lloyd in the neutral zone. Carried back in here by Nimick. Nimick's going to go up and over the top of Nyla Vanilli. So a goalie change here for the Lakers in this third period. It's 3-0. Sometimes as a coach, you just need to shake things up, make it look different. As Rachel Scott carries it in, Webb. Webb's going to take a shot. Nice shot. Gracelyn Webb. As Pashan gets a hold of that one. We have a stoppage of play. 15:54 in this third period. 22 shots on goal for the Capitals. 19 for the Lakers. Lakers not able to get over that hump today. We played them 3-3 into the third period. 3 minutes left. Yesterday afternoon, the Capitals scored the game winner, make it a 4-3 as the Capitals come up through the neutral zone in a hurry, taking it on a backhand. Entering that, I laughed because Birch got it taken off of her stick, and almost like she didn't really appreciate that. Puts her hands up as we go back the other way. Kayla Randall pushes it up slowly into the offensive zone, comes back out, and pushing down by Learcamp, loses off her stick. Rachel Scott over to Webb in the neutral zone. Webb's going to push it in to the offensive zone, gives the puck up to the Capitals in their defensive zone. Holding it in is Snuff. For the Lakers, far side, he's going to push it, try to push it down deep. Resistance over there by the Capitals, Addison Hunsley. Held in here just at the blue line, comes all the way across to Lloyd. Lloyd's going to push it in on a backhand down to Hendricks. Looking for a give and go. That one's covered. Hendricks going to take it back out. Leaves it for Murray. Murray's going to push it towards the net. And looking for a rebound. That was not to be found. As Sophia Pishon had it all the way. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers.
Our official sponsor today,
Nyla Vanilli in the goal here for the Lakers. She played yesterday against the Capitals. If you haven't paid attention, we are full strength. As this one comes down in the offensive zone here. Centering pass there by Junt. Sonia Junt. Seen a little action here. She's not very big. She's about half the size of most of these girls out here. Done a nice job. She can skate. Looking for a centering pass there. Nobody was home. She couldn't find a teammate. Pfeiffer goes in against Lloyd. Offensive faceoff. Hendricks going to kick it out of the zone, and she's going to chase it up through the neutral zone. Gets held for a second. She can't keep it on her stick as she entered the offensive zone. Now neutral zone play here. Lakers, Murray going to turn it around in front of her own bench. Going to look to get it out of her defensive zone. This is Junt again holding it in the offensive zone. Defense to defense here for the Caps. They're going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Going to push it along as it comes all the way back down. This is Murray. Turning it out of her defensive zone. Schleissner tries to get it to Hendricks. Hendricks goes up through the neutral zone like a streak. She can't get it on her stick. And we're turning it back the other way. They dump it in deep. Do the Capitals. Stewart picks it up behind the Laker goalie, looks out front, and it's going to go all the way down into neutral zone. Turned around by the defense. This is Kayla Randall, can't get it on her stick in the neutral zone. Cap's going to try it again in that defensive zone. Defense over to defense, up to the neutral zone. Stewart at the red line, push it in. She's going to throw it on net. Stick saved there by Vanilli. This is Beam. In the far corner, she comes out with it. Out to her defense. Shot goes on, loose puck in front. Comes out to the side. This is Alma. Turn it around, Nemec. Kicked out by Randall. Held in, however, by the Capitals. And this is Sunday. Sunday's going to carry it up to Randall, right in front of her own bench. Going to push it on forward. Going to throw it in deep, back to the defenders. Held in by Rachel Scott. Everybody's going to get some new legs as it comes back down. And this is Sloan Allard going to turn it around in defensive zone. Look out. Don't put it there. Kafka can't get it on her stick. Dangerous move there by the Lakers. Far side, this is Kafka. Held in by Beam. Deep in the zone. Kafka pushes it along. In back of the Lakers goalie. Kafka back out. Puck in front, looking for a nice redirect there, or a one-timer was Learcamp, and she was surrounded by Lakers. We got a whistle. I'm looking the other way. I don't know what the whistle was for, but we're going to have an offensive face-off here for the Capitals. Lavender going to go in against Janelle Lloyd. Puck goes all the way across, trying to steal that pass, and did. Was Schleissner, and it gets too far, and we're going to have an icing call. Schleissner almost was off to the races there, and Hendricks catching up to the play and got too far and an icing call was called. Offensive face-off for the Capitals, left-hand side of Vanelli. This is Lloyd, losing it to Kafka. Kafka turns on a quick one. Point blank between the dots, and Vanelli was there as the Caps are going to regroup in the neutral zone. Lakers trying to push it up forward, of course, Sunday. Tapping it along as Schleissner. Schleissner inside the red line, pushes it in deep. She's going to go get a change. As this one comes up to Kafka. Kafka hanging in the neutral zone. She's going to get to her forehand, going to take a shot, broken up by Rachel Scott as she loses her stick. Lakers doing a nice job pushing it up out of the defensive zone here. Tapping it away is Hendricks. Thought she had a little more of it than she did. Here goes a shot on. That one goes up and over the top. That was by Hunsley. Kafka works in back of the Watertown Laker goalie. Watertown Lakers. Here comes Lloyd out with it. She's going to go back at her goalie. Tries to zing it around. Hit the skate of Kafka. Kafka's going to kick it along. Try to get to the dot. She's pushing along, trying to get a forehand. Nobody can get a shot off here. Pfeiffer's trying to get a shot. Puck goes into the corner. Pfeiffer's holding it tight. Coming out, that was Hunsley. Hunsley taking down Hendricks. Offensive play continues. There's a point-blank shot off to Vanelli. That shot was by Hunsley, a good-looking shot. As this puck gets scrambled around by both teams, now comes out to the neutral zone, dumped in by Miller. Miller dumps it in deep. Chasing around for the Lakers is Matthews. Matthews going to push it around, trying to get it up off the board, and they do up to Randall. Randall goes up. Piper Kruger on her left. I haven't said Piper's name much. She's done a nice job. She wears 23 for the Lakers. She's been out here. She's one of those young skaters. She's an 8th grader playing varsity hockey, doing a nice job as this one comes all the way down as the Caps dump it in deep. Bream is there in the corner. Moving this puck around. It looks like Junt's back out for another shift. She goes down. Bringing it back out of the zone. And can't get it on her stick was Piper Kruger. They're going to go get a break. Kurt Cran's using everybody right now. We got some tired legs out here. It's the 3rd game of the weekend, and that does happen. Neutral zone play. Stewart tries to take it on her backhand. Hendricks dumps it up to Lloyd in the offensive zone. Lloyd can't quite get the pass. She was off to the races before she had the puck, and Stewart comes in. They come in 2-on-2. Looking for a pass there to Learcamp from Stewart. Couldn't quite find her. Puck is tied up on the far side. Pushing and shoving. Lloyd's trying to get it out of there. One player's down. Over there, that's Learcamp. Now it does come back out. Pushed up to Hendricks. Hendricks, defensive zone, going to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Holds everybody up. She's going to retreat, get herself a little bit of room. Going to push it over to the far side. This is going to go up to Lloyd. Lloyd's going to be off to the races here. She's going to take a quick shot as she enters the offensive zone. Misses the cage altogether. And offensive zone play here continues for the Lakers. They need to be in their offensive zone. Puck in front. Nobody can get to it for the Lakers, and it's going to be cleared out by the Caps all the way down. It's just barely going to make it for an icing call. The Lakers had an opportunity there on a loose puck. Offensive face-off coming for the Lakers. Everybody's going to get new legs. We're already at the 8:22 mark. It's a 3-0 game here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Girls varsity. The Capitals up 3-0 as the Lakers hold the zone. Kafka looking to turn it around. Now there's a long stretch pass up in the neutral zone. Come the Caps. Caps going to be content to dump it in here. They're going to go get a change. And pushed up by the Lakers by Matthews. It's taken off her stick. This is offensive zone for the Capitals. Lakers trying to get it out. Webb looking all the way across. Nice pass up to Scott. Scott's going to go in 1-on-4. Takes a shot. And Webb's going to follow up. Going to try to get a backhand towards the net. That one had way too much Capital traffic, and the Capitals are going to come in. This is Kafka. Kafka's going to come in one-on-one. She scores. Third period score here at 7:33, and that is a hat trick goal for Kafka. Kafka ran away with it. And she has 3 goals today, upping her total to 18 goals on the season. And she is off to the races. She's the number one scorer in the state for girls hockey. She didn't have any goals yesterday. And I think they gave an assist to Buffalo. So we're going to give her that one. Scrum in the middle, and now we are going to have a Capitals penalty after the face-off at 7:15 in this third period. So a power play opportunity coming, and that's going to be Hunsley. I think it was a trip. So we're going to have a power play at the 7:15 mark here for the Watertown Lakers. Not able to capitalize, not able to find the net today. 4-0 game here. As we get an explanation to the scores table from the referees. And it looks like we're ready to drop the puck. Well, Coach Wadeen needs an explanation. He's got it. So now we're going to drop the puck. Offensive face-off here for the Lakers. Let's see if they can get their power play going. Missed some opportunities yesterday. I think it was 5 the other night against Brookings. The games are starting to run a little bit together, but I know their power play has not been working real well. They had a power play girl early against Brookings, and that was it. They set up camp in the offensive zone. Hendricks going to push it in. The long rebound. Nobody there for the Lakers. Held in by Schleissner. As Hendricks going to circle it around, leaves it for Schleissner. Schleissner misses the opportunity to hold it in as it comes down. Kira Reppy going to leave it for a teammate. That's Hendricks. Hendricks going to push it up. There's Zunde. Zunde's going to look all the way up. Carry him that one around. Trying to get out of that defensive zone. Lloyd can't handle it. Short-handed look here for the Capitals. This is Lavender. She's going to dump it down deep. Retreat back to where she's supposed to be. Power play opportunity here for the Lakers. This is Zunde trying to push it up to Hendricks. Hendricks taking the offensive zone. She's 1-on-4. Now she's got help. Pushed in over there by Knopf. Knopf misses the rack, and the Capitals push it up to the neutral zone. This is Schleissner. Schleissner trying to hold it on her stick. Can't do it, and this is Briley Kafka causing problems for the Lakers. She's going to enter all by herself, 1-on-4. Gets kicked away by Schleissner as Kafka goes down. Nonetheless, she's killing time on this power play for the Lakers. As this one continues to tick down. And the Capitals playing shorthanded and controlling the puck in their defensive zone. Now they get out to the neutral zone, going to dump it in all the way down. Reppy's going to, and that's not Reppy again, I'm sorry, that's Nyla Vanilli. For the Lakers, I think I did say Reppy in this third period. Nyla took over in this third period. We got a loose stick in the far corner. Lakers trying to work it up out of their defensive zone. Pressure by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer doing a nice job. Now the Lakers trying to push this one forward. Rachel Scott on a power play here. Going to try to take it in. Leaves it for Lloyd off the bench. Surprised her just a little bit. And Lloyd brings this one back up through the neutral zone. Circle it around. We got a 1:25 in this power play left. I think it was a 5-minute penalty. I'm sorry, I must have missed that. Lloyd's going to go in. Tries to load her stick and forgot the puck. As held in here by Schleissner. Schleissner's going to throw it on the goal. Looking for a rebound were the Watertown Lakers, as Schleissner's going to chase it all the way down to her goalie. And we got to get going. We got a minute left. If you're a Lakers fan, that power play has not been working, as Murray Gives a little chase there, content to hold it is Pfeiffer, and now we have Hendricks. She hurries, she's gonna be one-on-one with the goalie, and Hendricks scores! Hendricks on a power play goal. And Hendricks comes through for the Lakers on a power play at 4:07 in this third period. The Lakers are on the board. It's going to be 4-1. There, it gets up onto the board. 24 shots on goal for the Lakers. We have 4 minutes left. We have to score a goal a minute here at the end of this third period. If you're going to do it, that's the way you have to start it. Hendricks on a power play goal. This is won by the Lakers. Offensive zone. As the Capitals come into the offensive zone, looking for a pass to Kafka, and she was wide open, couldn't get enough on it, her stick. As Kafka came around, that pass went in by Learkamp. Good opportunity there as the Caps come in one more time. And this is Kafka firing one up over the top of the deck. Now gets a centering pass. Can't get it over to Learkamp. Going back the other way. This is Schleissner. Schleissner going to go in. She's going to be outnumbered. She's going to shoot a quick shot. Go take a break. Neutral zone. Watertown Lakers looking for a centering pass to Webb. Webb can't get it. Goes back over to Scott. Entering the offensive zone. Scott looking for Webb. Webb can't find it on her stick. As she cut to the net, this puck's going to go all the way back down for the Lakers to regroup in their defensive zone. Pushed up by Murray. On the red line, Scott. Getting a full change there is the Capitals as they enter the zone here. This is Hunsley. Hunsley going to throw it at the post. And Nyla Vanilli is there on the post. 2:40 left in this third period. It's morning hockey here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Caps. This is Lloyd goes in. She wins the faceoff. Pushed it up to Hendricks. Hendricks pushing it along. She beats everybody through the neutral zone and gives up the puck down on the far end. This is Piper Kruger over there helping out this line. Schleissner got late on a shift. As Lloyd reverses field, gives it to Hendricks. Hendricks fires a little bit wide. I thought she was going to lose the puck, but it was actually a pass. As the Caps come up through the neutral zone, and Lloyd doing a nice job of back checking there in the neutral zone. Now she's going to carry it in, and she's going to need some legs as she backhands it deep in the zone. Didn't get deep enough, and she gets a tap it on. She wants to get off the ice, and taps it along as Kafka comes in all by herself. Caps are in a change. Kafka going to be right behind the Laker goalie. She was looking for a shot there up to Beam. Kafka again pushing it out front. Nobody home for the Caps. Beam taking it around the back side of the Lakers net, looking for a backhand, trying to get it out in front. Out front just for a second. Kafka couldn't find it. Beam has it again. Kafka trying to work this thing up behind the Laker goalie. Zunday's there. And for the Lakers, and Knopf. Knopf goes down. Puck is loose somewhere. And this thing is ticking down. We're getting to that 1 minute mark. We are at that 1 minute mark left in this game. It's a 4-1 game. The Capitals as Beam circles this one around. There's the 1 minute mark. Offensive play here for the Caps, and that one must have came out. So we do have an offsides call for the Capitals. And everybody's going to get new legs. Third game of a long weekend for both of these teams, and you can see it. Kurt Kranz using everybody he's got. At one time or another, Coach Wadeen, I think he hasn't spared any players either. He's playing them all. You bring a full bench, of course, if you can. Is Hendricks comes up through the neutral zone. She's going in with a lot of traffic against the grain here. Randall shoots it in. That puck was in front, and yeah, they scored. I think that's going to be Randall. So third period goal Again, at 39 seconds, take a look at this. This is Hendricks right here. Dumps it back for Randall. And that replay didn't work like we wanted it to, but I'm going to give that to Randall. I think that's who scored it. It's either Hendricks from Randall or Randall from Hendricks, one or the other, and we're going to have a timeout here. I assume Kurt Cran's going to talk about getting his goalie out. Gosh, is it a little bit late here for the Lakers? Only 39 seconds were left on the clock. And the Lakers have come alive here with 2 third-period goals starting at 4 minutes and now at the 39-second mark. It's a 4-2 game. We could have found the back of the net somewhere in the second period. Would have been nice. Hendricks. That is Hendricks. And the assist is going to go to Randall. I had it wrong. Randall shot it, but there must have been a redirect down there. So Hendricks scores her second goal of the game. Hendricks had 5 goals already against this Oahe team. Yesterday, hat trick yesterday and 2 today. Harper Hendricks. We said she was the engine that could, and she's the engine that does. Harper Hendricks. She goes pretty hard. Done a nice job. She's a sophomore for the Lakers, so we're going to take a look at her for a while. Well, face-off one here by the Lakers. Hendricks going to dump it in deep. They got to go. There's 35 seconds here. As Schleissner looking for a centering pass. Can't get it in the center. Stewart's going to bounce it out, and it's going to come out of the offensive zone here. Goalie is gone for the Lakers. I should have pointed that out. We knew it was going to happen. And we're going to turn this one around. And Schleissner is going to push it all the way back down. And it's going to go all the way down for an icing. We don't need an icing right now, and we're going to get one anyway. 11 seconds. A little much too late for the Lakers. They started pushing it way back at about five minutes in that third period. If we could have pushed it like this earlier in that third period, things would be different. Offensive faceoff for the Caps. As Nemec is going to be content to push it up against the boards, and that's probably the way it's going to end here. 2 seconds, there's a shot on, and we did get another shot on. Vanelli took it off the glove, and it goes off to the side. So the Watertown Lakers are going to drop 2 to the Capitals this weekend. And this third period, Harper Hendricks is going to get the player of the game. We knew that was going to happen. She's been a great player for the Lakers and doing a good job. Scored 5 goals against these Capitals. So it's a 4-2 game. The Capitals over the Watertown Lakers. Here's how the third period looked. At 7:33, it was Kafka from Buffalo, and that was Kafka's hat trick goal at 7:33. And then we got to 4:07 where the Lakers, Hendricks on a power play, scored the first Laker goal, and it went all the way down to 39 seconds. It was Hendricks from Randall to make it a 4-2 game. We talked a little bit about too much too late, and the Lakers just didn't have it in the beginning of this third period to make any kind of run. It was a 4-2 game. Had some penalties in this game, and we had 6 Capital penalties compared to 2 Laker penalties, and having to get that power play going. We did have one power play goal for the Lakers at that 4-minute mark in the third period, and of course Kafka for the Capitals had a power play goal in the second period. So some power play opportunities there for both teams. 2 other games going on if you want to see what's happening with those. Aberdeen's at Sioux Center, Mitchell's at Brookings, and those games probably started I think the same time this one did. So South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association will have all the stats from those games and all the other games being played all weekend and into the future. Any level that you want to see, it's South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association. Let's talk just a little bit about girls hockey here for a minute. The girls varsity standings look like this. Sioux Falls is at 8-0, and your Oahe Capitals, if you're listening on Capital City Rock, they're going to be at 8-1 now. And the Brookings Rangers are at 5-3. Aberdeen Cougars 5-0. Watertown Lakers are going to drop to 1-5-1. And Sioux Center Storm 1-10-1. And Mitchell Marlins are going to be 1-4. And Rushmore Thunder 0-6. So that is the way the girls varsity state lineup has shaken out, and it could change just a little bit depending on what happens to Aberdeen, Sioux Center, Mitchell, Brookings. But for the most part, these standings have not changed all weekend. So from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena, this has been Jim Lloyd bringing it to you all weekend. Friday against Brookings, and then of course Oahe for the last Saturday and Sunday games. Happy to have you along. Watertown Lakers YouTube, it'll be here all year long for varsity action, girls and boys, and of course all the action coming on Watertown's YouTube for all levels. So if you want to see Watertown Prairie Lakes Ice Arena, it's on YouTube the entire season. Some of those will be silent YouTubes. Thanks again to John Winkler in Pierre, who set this up for you guys to listen to. Capital City Rocks. We always love being on that, being with you guys. So from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena, it's the Capitals winning 2 this weekend over the Watertown Lakers. It was girls varsity action Saturday, Sunday, and have a good holiday season, and we will be back starting next weekend. Of course, the Watertown Lakers against Sioux Falls for 2 games next weekend. The Oahe Capital girls are off till January 4th, where they also play Sioux Falls. So have a good holiday for the week. Signing off from Prairie Lakes Ice Arena, this is Jim Lloyd. Thank you for taking us with you this morning.
In rural South Dakota, Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Becky Potsuba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance, it's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience in their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pier and Fort Pier. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, this is Bradley Kafka, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And a hat trick for Bradley Kafka gives the Capitals a 4-2 win on Sunday here this morning as the Caps finish off a 3-game weekend sweep, winning 8-1 on Friday. It was a 4-3 win against Watertown last night and a 4-2 win here today. And a couple different, those scores, just one goal difference between those two games, but they are much different in how those games end up being played as the Capitals get that victory here this afternoon or this morning. Almost in the afternoon. I want to say thanks to Jim Lloyd, who got the call for you on both those games, and for Jeremy Johnson running all of that in Watertown to be able to bring you the Hawaii Capitals on Capital City Rock, kind of not necessarily stealing, but using their video feed to be able to bring it to you on the Capital City Rock side of things on the YouTube, Capital City Rock Sports. But Bradley Kafka got the hat trick. She got the first goal of the game. The Capitals led 4-0. They led 1-0 after one, and then led 3-0. Make that 3-0 after two. As Kafka, Stewart, and then Aubrey Stewart scored the goals in that second period to make it 3-0. Then Kafka got the hat trick, an even strength goal with 7:33 to go in the third period to make it a 4-0 game. Harper Hendricks scored two different goals and scored all 5 goals against the Capitals this weekend, but she scored a power play goal and even strength goal in the final minute to make it 4-2. So the Caps, who were down 3-1, end up winning 4-3 on Saturday, led 4-0 in that game, and those two late third period goals didn't make that game as close as what the final score indicated. Sophia Pashong made 24 saves on 26 shots. It was Kira Repi that finished with 18 saves on 21 shots, and then 6 saves on 7 shots for Nyla Vanelli in the third period, who came in relief of Repi in that third period. The Capitals were 1 for 2 in the power play. The only 2 Watertown Laker penalties. Kafka had the power play goal. 1 for 7 on the power play for the Watertown Lakers. They got the 4-minute power play. Aston Hunsley got called for a hook and then an unsportsmanlike on top of it, so end up being those 2 penalties to make it a 4-minute power play for Watertown, and they scored with just about a minute left to go in the power play, a little less than a minute left to go in the power play, to make it 4-1 at the time, and then Hendricks got a last-minute goal to make it 4-2. But the Capitals are now 8-1 of the season, as Jim had said, and they're 8-1, and they will be off until next Saturday and Sunday when they will take on Sioux Falls and Watertown on Saturday and Sunday. We'll have coverage of both those games at the Expo Center on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. It is now 1-5-1 for the Watertown Lakers as they drop back-to-back games, all 3 games on the weekend, as they lost on Friday to Brookings, as that is how things look. And as Jim had talked about with the standings, but also looking real quick too as well for the scores, if there is a final score yet for on the girls' side for Sioux Center and Aberdeen. There is no final score yet, but Sioux Center and Aberdeen were playing at 10 a.m., but the other game at 1 o'clock for Brookings and the Mitchell Marlins. But that will wrap things up for us here this morning, and going into the afternoon, you are listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. The Capitals will knock off the Watertown Lakers 4-2, and will go to 8-1 of the season. We've got coverage this afternoon at 3:40 with the Hawaii Capitals and the Huron All-Stars. 3:40 with the coverage of 4 o'clock, a puck drop between the Caps and Huron All-Stars. We'll have it for you over at the Expo Center for the final game of 2024 for the Capitals, as the girls are now done until the first weekend of January in 2025. Again, thanks to Jim Lloyd for the play-by-play of both games yesterday, and for the Watertown Laker Hockey Association allowing us to use that video as well to get you both games and get you everything covered this weekend for both the girls and boys varsity games, as we've got coverage again, 3:40 this afternoon between the Caps and the Watertown Lakers. John Winkler here, signing off until 3:40 this afternoon. We'll see you in just about 4 hours from now between the Caps and Huron All-Stars and boys hockey. The Capitals win it 4-2 over Watertown here on this Sunday afternoon, as we say so long from inside the Capital City Rock studios.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals on Capital City Rock are brought to you by Xander Auto Parts, Leisure Palace, Wagner Auto, AGE, Weatherall, The American in Fort Pierre, May Adam, Pizza Ranch, Faith Lutheran Church, Hermanson Endodontics, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, State Farm Becky Pottsba Agency, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, First United Methodist Church, River Bottom Sanitation, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Venture Communications, Kathy Sunshine Properties, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Comtech, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special